honor of National Nutrition Month, our team caught up with Shauna Schultz, host of Healthy Bites and a public health educator.
Hi everybody, I'm Shauna Schultz and I am from Nevada County Public Health. We are here at Briar Patch today and we are picking out ingredients for a segment that I host called Healthy Bites for our segment in March, where we will be making a Vietnamese inspired salad called Goi Ga. Let's go ahead and gather our ingredients. The first thing that we are going to get is some cabbage, because of course this is a cabbage salad that we're making. So we're gonna get a head of green cabbage. This looks really beautiful. March is actually National Nutrition Month, and it's an annual campaign that's put on by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, and this year's theme is Discover the Power of Nutrition. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we've got here. I know we need some carrots, so we're gonna get some beautiful carrots here. They'll be grated. We'll put those in our salad. We need some green onions. Green onions add beautiful flavor to a salad. And then I noticed when I was here the other day that they had this beautiful red Napa cabbage, and I think it adds like a really nice contrast and just a different texture to the salad. We're going to grab some cilantro. I love cilantro. It's my favorite herb. Right now our salad has this like light sesame dressing, and we put some fresh ginger in it, which adds like a really nice burst of flavor. And we're going to pick up a few limes. The limes will go into our dressing, adds just a nice citrus taste, and the garlic will go into our salad dressing as well. So into the basket it goes. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody, and be sure to check out March's episode of Healthy Bites, and you'll get to see us create this wonderful salad.
With food prices continuing to rise, putting healthy meals on the table can be challenging, but there are still ways to eat healthy on a budget. We're fortunate to have in our studio today Shauna Schultz. Shauna is a registered dietitian and host of the YouTube series Healthy Bites. The program focuses on practical nutrition tips and healthy eating for local families. Welcome, Shauna.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here again.
Thanks for having
Happy
me.
Nutrition Month.
Thank you.
So let's do some, hacks and tips about, it is a real thing that the grocery prices are going up, and that can really make a difference on what you decide to eat or not eat. So what are some, nutrition ideas, maybe little mini meal hacks that you could recommend people could, do at this time?
Yeah, sure. Well, I always kind of go back to this age-old advice of shopping the perimeter of the grocery store, where you find most of your whole foods. So they're not like the packaged foods, which tend to kind of live in the middle of the grocery store. And they tend to be a lot more expensive. So
the processed foods.
Yeah, processed foods, anything, like some canned goods can be like a good option and not
like
very
beans,
expensive.
black beans.
Great, right? And then fruits and vegetables that are maybe in their whole form and not pre-cut for you.
Right.
Is always a good option.
Those are expensive, yeah.
And I always love the bulk food section, where you can buy as much as you want. So you can buy just a little bit of rice at a time.
Right.
Or you can buy dried beans or dried lentils. And per pound, you're going to pay a lot less. So I like visiting there a lot, personally.
Let me ask you, I don't know if I know I don't think I know the answer to this. So you have a fresh spinach, right? And then you have canned spinach, and then you have frozen spinach. Now, obviously, the fresh spinach is optimal. Canned spinach, maybe not so much. Frozen spinach, pretty close, right? But what's the price difference?
I think, well, you get a lot per pound with fresh spinach. I tend to buy it out of the bulk container that they have in some grocery stores instead of like in a plastic container. And I think it's like $5 a pound, right? But that pound, because spinach doesn't weigh a lot, is quite a bit. So you can stretch it further. Frozen is a great option. Frozen fruits and vegetables can be inexpensive and they retain their nutrition, so it's great. And they also don't spoil, so we're not wasting food.
I was just thinking that one of the tricks to buying fresh food is how to store it, and I'm constantly trying to find ways to sustain or extend the life of my lettuce and my spinach and such. If it's fresh, it seems to go bad more quickly.
Yeah.
So that's a challenge. Do you have any tips for that?
Sure. I would say, first of all, do a little bit of planning, right? Even if it's for just a few meals per week,
Right.
so that you're not buying too much and you have a plan for it.
Yeah.
Another tip might be, when you get home, process it, cut it, right? So that it's ready for you to use.
Right.
So you won't waste it.
Yeah, you'll just reach in and use it as opposed to, ugh, I have to wash it or whatever.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then use your fruit and vegetable drawers. If you have them in your refrigerator, you can set them to fruit or vegetable, and it gives it the right humidity. And that's very helpful as well.
One thing I do is to cook for leftovers.
Yes.
So I am using that fresh food up. And I also, it's wonderful to have for lunch or another dinner, and, it cuts down on work, but it also preserves the nutritional factor as far as. Do you want to hear one of my quick night healthy bites?
I'd love to.
Okay. So I take a sweet potato, and I poke it a bunch of times and put it in the microwave for however long, depending on your the size of, I should say, of your sweet potato. Then I open it and mash it up, and I put on top some, if I have chopped chicken or whatever but I also put on some black beans and some greens and some salsa, some avocado, and that's dinner.
I love it. And that's super balanced. You have protein, you have healthy carbohydrate, you have your vegetables, you have fiber.
Yeah.
And potatoes are great because they're easy to prepare and they're fairly inexpensive.
Right, they are.
And they keep for a long time.
Long time.
So
yeah,
that's fabulous.
So if we go to I didn't know you had a YouTube channel, so that's fantastic. So if we go to your Healthy Bites YouTube channel, we'll see a lot more ideas.
Yeah, we've been filming for a while, at least, several times a year. And so we have a lot of videos that are uploaded on the Nevada County Media page and also on Nevada County Public Health page.
Okay.
They live there as well. So yeah, lots of great recipes that are easy, affordable, tasty.
And address the rising price issue that we were just talking about.
Definitely.
So awesome. I can't wait to check it out.
Great.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Take care.